Batman was on the hunt for Plastic Man and needed his help with something big. He tracked down a lead that brought him to Plastic Man's son, Luke. When he knocked on the door, a guy answered and, clearly surprised, said, "You not my pizza?" Batman cut to the chase, calling him by name, Luke McDunn. The guy tried to play it cool, saying Luke didn't live there anymore, but Batman wasn't buying it. He pointed out that while his shape changing was impressive, the voice wasn't fooling anyone, and he needs to do a better job of disguising his voice. The guy, clearly Luke, panicked and slammed the door shut. That didn't stop Batman. He kicked the door down and stepped in, saying he just wanted to talk. Scanning the room, he guessed right away that Luke had turned into an armchair. Caught again, Luke shifted and bolted, yelling as he changed forms. Batman stayed calm, scanning the room, and declared him next as a trash can. Sure enough, the trash can sprouted legs and dashed off, still yelling. Next, Batman pointed out he was now the rug. Luke freaked and changed forms again. Batman spotted him yet again, this time hiding among a stack of pizza boxes. Luke, popping his head out, was totally baffled. "How the hell are you doing that? I'm trying to play hide and seek with Batman. What did I think would happen?" He gave up and said, "Right, whatever you're gonna do to me, get it over with." Batman reminded him he used to be a member. Luke denied being part of a terrorist group, but Batman corrected him, saying, "You're a freedom fighter, not a terrorist." Luke then asked, "What's the difference between them?" Batman just responds, either being on the right side or winning, preferably both. When Luke asked what Batman actually wanted, Batman laid it out. He needed help infiltrating a secret place to stop something terrible, and he also wanted to speak to Plastic Man. Luke looked at a wristband and called out, "Dad!" Out of nowhere, Plastic Man's voice replied from it. Suddenly, Plastic Man appeared out of the wristband Luke was wearing, surprising Batman. Plastic Man joked that Batman didn't know he was there and said to Luke, "See, son, your old man can trick Batman." Batman interrupted Plastic Man, but Plastic Man quickly said he wanted to stay out of whatever was going on. Batman told him that he was a hero, and that staying out of this could mean billions of people dying. The Justice League needed his help. Plastic Man refused again, but Luke stepped up and said he would help. Plastic Man didn't want that and tried to warn Luke not to get involved, but Batman quickly thanked Luke for stepping in. Batman then told Plastic Man that they had killed Ted. Plastic Man acknowledged that he knew. Batman also told them that they had taken Dina's son and Jefferson's girls. Plastic Man was visibly upset and agreed to help, saying it was for Dina, Jefferson, and Teddy, and also to keep his son safe. Batman told them to follow him because he had transport waiting outside. Outside, Batman's Batplane was ready to take off. Luke was impressed by the ride. While they were flying, Luke noticed Batman was unusually quiet and asked what he was thinking about. Batman simply said he was thinking about how to kill countries. Luke fell silent, and Plastic Man then jokes, "What a fun-filled place your head is." Batman explained that Ra's al Ghul planned to kill entire populations, but wanted to do it without harming the environment or wildlife. That made things complicated, because bombs, poisoning water supplies, and chemical warfare would all cause massive environmental damage. Ra's needed a much more precise surgical approach. Luke was surprised, pointing out that Batman was basically sitting there coming up with plans for a kind of mass genocide with no collateral damage. Batman didn't deny it. Luke then asked if there was anywhere else to sit, when suddenly an alarm started ringing. Batman identified it as an impact alarm, and Plastic Man asked what they were about to hit. Batman didn't know, but warned that whatever it was came in fast under the radar, heading straight for them. They braced for impact. Suddenly, a claw smashed through the glass of the Batplane. Plastic Man looked up and said he recognized the attacker. It was Blue Beetle. He told Batman they needed to talk. They landed in the desert, and Blue Beetle accused Batman of planning something. Batman admitted he was working on a covert operation, but warned Blue Beetle that he wasn't trained or ready for this kind of mission, and that jumping in could risk lives and jeopardize the whole thing. Plastic Man asked Blue Beetle if he was the kid Ted Kord had been working with. Blue Beetle confirmed, and Plastic Man mentioned how great Ted was, remembering how they used to play cards every week. Then Plastic Man whispered to Batman, "Sorry, Bruce, you weren't invited. You tend to unfun things. You're way too competitive." Plastic Man then asked Blue Beetle what he wanted. Blue Beetle said he just wanted to help and would do whatever was asked. He pleaded, reminding them that Ted had been killed. Plastic Man thought to himself, "Sounds like the kids on a crusade to avenge the murder of a loved one." He then looked at Batman. "Anything you can relate to there, Bruce?" Batman looked at him annoyed. As they prepared to leave, Batman told Blue Beetle to follow their plane back with them, and guessed that wouldn't be a problem. He made it clear Blue Beetle now answered directly to Batgirl, and he had to obey her without stepping out of line. Blue Beetle agreed and thanked him. Blue Beetle also thanked Plastic Man. Plastic Man responded saying, "No problem. He really does have a heart buried under all that Kevlar and grimace." Once inside the Batplane, Batman told Blue Beetle he'd need a cover story for his parents. Blue Beetle asked why, and Batman explained he didn't know how long Blue Beetle would be in South America. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel.